Well, hey there. Guess where we're at today? You probably remember because of that Ford. I'm always going to point the Ford out when we come over here. And we're at Tom's house. And, you know, we had his nickname. We had it set. We thought it would be the Magician. And certainly he does magician-y things, which we'll refer to as magician-y work in the future. But a new name has risen up to the top and revealed itself. And the new nickname is the Director. Dun, dun, dun. And what do we have today? Look at this. Those look like more manageable shocks to me.
Yeah, these are
They're wee little ones.
hopefully easier to deal with than your.
They're cool looking though, and oh yes, well, I prefer to talk about it as an SVT Raptor. The Ford stuff's the only stuff that tends to break. Anyways, but look what we got here. Officially called the side by side, I believe. Yeah.
UTV side by side.
UTV, and so those shocks are for this. Why though, Tom? Why are we changing those shocks?
Sure, take a look at the back shock that comes with it. Look how compressed that spring is.
Oh, that is actually very much.
It's got almost no travel in it.
Yeah.
Before you bottom out and break your neck.
Yeah. Well, we don't want any neck breaking. So this is going to give us more travel, possibly even, what, better, like softer suspension or more capable? Certainly more capable.
It's supposed to be more comfortable ride, more travel, higher quality shocks, larger shafts.
Ooh, is it larger shafts too?
Yeah, larger shafts, better springs.
Think we need a spring compressor? Oh, we have one that might work with that? I think we might have one that works with that.
But check this one out. It's got two springs on it. There's like a
what?
What's a majiggy there? It's spacer in between the two.
Look at that. That's pretty sweet. So, I've never seen that before. What does that do for us? It's cool.
I don't know. I just noticed it. Thought I'd point it.
I think we should point out it's pretty awesome, whatever it is. And do we have these for the front and the back?
Yeah, this is a back here, and then this is a front.
Oh, so you got reserves on these. Now, tell us, what are these babies right here? What are these extra little cylinders?
Yep.
Exactly. They're cool cylinders. They're coolness. They add more coolness. They make it more adjustable. But look at the difference on the height there. And this is front?
Yeah. So,
but this has the engine's in the back, so there's certainly more weight in the back then, huh?
Probably.
Right? Probably. He's revving his motor when he goes by. Okay.
These are also more adjustable too. Like there's a hard versus soft adjustment at the bottom.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
And then something or other at the top.
Another thing at the top. Yeah.
Has to do with how quickly it extends or something like that. I don't know.
Well, what's important
is more reading. More
reading. We tend to instructions and reading are for when you get stuck. Sometimes. He doesn't agree.
Or never.
Or So, but we need to take this out for a test drive, right? Because we're going to have a before and after on how the shocks work.
Yeah, so we're going to go see if we can hurt our backs hitting some bumps.
We're going to have to find some bumps. But you're going to come with us. You come with us and experience the bumpiness too. All right, we're going to get this baby loaded up. And we're going to roll. And we're going to talk about, we just cleaned it up. Yeah, nice. And we're going to talk about, what did we learn there, Mr. Director?
It isn't as rough riding as I remember, but maybe it's because I was driving faster than usual.
Well, I think that one thing we learned is that it's more fun to aim for the bumps than it is to avoid them. Wouldn't you say? I would say.
To a certain extent, I don't want to hit any rocks and pop my tire.
No, we don't want to do that. But it went pretty darn good. I mean, and let me talk about a couple things on this thing. So this is side-by-side. I have a quad four-wheeler. I love them. I think they're great. I'm going to say there are some advantages to this. This windshield is huge. It blocks so much of not just the rain and the wind, but the cold. It makes it more usable because you can get up and just enjoy it more. And it's weird because, you know, we don't have anything on the sides, but even just having that much makes just a giant difference. Also, side by side, you can have a conversation. It's tough to do when you're on a four-wheeler and, you know, you're just kind of holding on behind the person in front of you. So I'd say it's a win. So we're going to get this back inside and get it up on the stands and get going. But it's not bad. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what happens when we change out those shocks. All right, let's go.
What's that?
I said I was trying to record it and screwed the whole thing up. But what I wanted to point out again for the second time was that this upper spring is on top of this adjustment coil. And I'm wondering if this upper spring is to adjust the smoother, kind of small, bumpy stuff or the big bump.
This is just a spacer here. This is the adjustment up here.
Right, but this is like tighter spring.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that would play more into the small, or is this like when you hit a big bump and it needs even a little extra boost?
Good question.
Okay, what we're doing right now, wait, actually, what are we doing right now? Checking?
I'm just checking the height of the rear before we start so we can put it back to where it was, height-wise, clearance-wise.
We don't want it to be any further.
Well, it can be a little taller probably, but not lower.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Pfft, who wants lower?
So, 9 inches. That's convenient.
That is very convenient.
So that's that.
And those shocks, which are... that's also, like, extended... Oh, crap, look at that. I didn't realize that's, like, extended. Those are adjustments. It is all the way down. Fully extended all the way out. And still barely enough. It's almost like these are not the right size.
I think this company is a Chinese company. And the rumor used to be that these were Elka shocks. But they're not. They look like Elka shocks.
Oh.
And the whole thing is kind of a copy of the original Razor.
This,
and so
yeah.
I think they kind of took bits and pieces of things and copied them and made them work, but not necessarily all engineered together to begin with.
Well, have we even said what this is? What is this?
You haven't said what it is, no, I don't think.
Why don't you tell us what it is?
It's a 2017 CF Moto ZForce 800 trail. Trail means it's supposedly 50 inches wide. Can you hold that over there, Jake?
Because this is pretty important, actually.
Yeah.
So you can get back on those trails that we just did.
So
otherwise, you can't get through the gate.
I've seen about 50 1/4, which 50, you know, close enough.
Pretty darn close. Yeah. And what year did you say this was?
2017.
2017.
So when they originally came out with these, they were 53 inches wide.
Oh, disappointment.
Which defeated the purpose of having a trail model because it can't be wider than 50 inches legally to be on certain trails.
Yeah, that's lame sauce.
So they had to fix that. But then a lot of people buy these and then they put wheel spacers on them.
Yeah, okay.
Slightly
yeah, and you can see like
better ride.
The wheels are tucked pretty good under there, but that is good if you want to get back on those trails. If you space them out, I mean, that's fine. Some people really like to do it, but it kills your ability to get on those trails with the gate narrowed down to limit to what can go back there. Okay, so we're going to jack this baby up. Oh, wait, what do you got there?
That's the wheel spacers that were on it when I bought it. So,
oh, man.
2 inches.
So you're way past the minimals on to get through that when you stack those on both sides.
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Why? I don't know why you'd buy a 50-inch wide model and to make it 54 inches wide when you could just buy a 60-inch.
And then have everything bigger.
And have it a lot smoother riding to begin with.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, all right. Let's get this sucker working, huh? Raise it up. We're going to raise the roof.
So...
That was supposed to happen. Did that pot? Did it go out?
Yeah. Oh, that smells bad.
Does it?
Oh. So that's the rear wheel bearing. It's actually 2 ball bearings held in a outside casing. It can be greased from inside. If
Really?
you can see that. And then it's actually the same bearing that's used on some front wheel drive Toyotas, like Camrys.
That's very interesting. So are you thinking about greasing those or just, swap them out? Or
I'm just going to swap them out because I have others.
Oh, you have them.
I can clean this one up maybe and see how it seems. It doesn't feel horrible, honestly, now that I have it out.
That's good to know. All right. Sweet.
1 down, 3 to go.
1 down, 3 to go.
Yeah, that's really tight, which I don't think is good. It might have a lot of dirt in it. So,
all right, 1 down. Well, hello there. Good morning. Do you have your coffee? I have my coffee. We're a little worn out, and that's why we decided to just hold the presses, stop the phone, because I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. If it's not, you know what I'm saying. But we've been doing a lot of work on that shock video. In fact, this fella right here.
Hello, folks.
Yeah, and see all that over there? Can you see that? He's been doing a lot of interesting video production work. So we're gonna call right here because we've been, see all this moving stuff? He's in the process of moving. So we're a little late on the video. I'm sorry, we're sorry, he's sorry.
We're sorry. We promised you a video every week, and we're almost at a week, and so we gotta call it. The video, there's so much more footage, but we're gonna stop it right here for you. And then next week it's gonna be awesome because there's gonna be a whole bunch more.
Yeah, so we don't lose a bunch of footage too to the cutting room floor, because that ain't no good. There's funny stuff, and we don't want you to miss it. So we're gonna get back to work. We're gonna finish our coffee. Do you have your coffee? I hope you have your coffee. It's really go home and take a drink. Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. All right. Well, you know how we wrap it up. We wrap it up because we say, we'll see you next time. We're going to close out with the crazy face fist bump of friendship. Well, pow!